Somebody is getting the spiritual book thrown on them, if not the book of flow as well. Yes, a group of people, or maybe just a person in general who who fighting a lot of demons. They hit something on you on purpose because they want you to suffer, and now there's a life-changing encounter. This king petty energy that lost his gift, or somebody who was assuming that what you want to do in your life was impossible. So they not only sleeping on you, hiding things from you because they purposely want you to suffer. These people are wrestling, fighting, because you're a whistleblower. You are the whistleblower. Someone is afraid, you know, and they did too much, you. Did too much. They decided to wrestle with somebody that, you know, like too short. It's a fight. It's not only a fight for you. It have been a fight and struggle for somebody because you're putting a fight. You're putting a fight. You're fighting back. You're definitely in this warrior energy. You're standing your ground. You're realizing that you need to. Uh, Things are changing in someone's life who's obsessive. Beside this, because they're no longer stuck. This is the same person who want to change their approach now. And they don't want to go down alone. They want to go and bring other people to bring them down with them. Something is shifting in their life. They are losing. They have drained. They lose the grip. Yes, someone is unable to steer their own life because they are so busy to manipulate in your life. They were so busy to play on your top and manipulate your energy. Now they can't steer their own life. Whoever this person is, the divine is in control, the most high in control. The ancestor has been hopping their asses, hoping their asses. Let them learn. Let them learn the hard way. Somebody was forced to learn the hard way. They don't want to accept what they heard about you was lies. you know, the truth cannot be denied. That's why everybody get their walls up. They don't want to accept it, but they have no choice. They have to eat that spoon full of truth. you know, yeah, they gotta eat that shit. They don't want to accept it, but they got to. Not only somebody allowed somebody else to lie onto you, they fed into the lies and they believed the lies. Now they are in disbelief because they didn't believe in you, or they didn't believe you. They thought they're gonna do something, involve other people, a coven of cursed coven, a group of people who's fucked up, fighting so many demons. They're gonna make you quit doing some shit to you. You fucked around and avoided it because you paid attention because they were already under judgment when they did the shit that they did. They were already under the judgment and they made it worse. They sped up the judgment. They accelerated something for themselves. And this is a lot of these things nowadays. You hear about them kept lying to keep something going, and lying and lying and lying and fucking lying to keep something going, regard something in your life, or to keep them all on you, to keep the role on you. And this is why there's a life-changing encounter on the horizon for you and for them as well. This person has been forced to take accountability, and they've been forced, wake up, motherfucker, like, you know, God, the divine is making a man, rather it's feminine or man. Stand on the shit that you did. I'm gonna make a man out of you, pity king. Yeah. And playing in the dark. They're playing in the dark. Playing in the dark. Got blood on their hands. They're playing in the dark. Hitting low, playing dirty, playing real dirty. And now they're freaking out. Freaking out. What freaking out? Losing your motherfucker shit. You thought you're gonna cash up on me? You thought you're gonna cash up on me? Life insurance policy for money. They hit something for you because they want you to suffer. King Petty has put a life insurance policy on you and kept lying. And this is the same person who lost the spiritual gifts. This is a fucking shame. Thought they can take you out and get paid for it. You will cross over before my child do. That what the divine say. You will cross over before my child do. For an ass whooping. You sign the cash. Your cheap ass can cash, and you can't handle the frequency now because you're too untuned. You're too tapped in for those dummies to even think they have a chance to clown around you. Let's make a man out of these cowards. Let's make a man out of these cowards. That's what the divine is saying. Let's make a man about these cowards. They thought you wouldn't find out if they came presenting love, compassion, if they just played with your heartstrings, make it seem like they care, but they thought you wouldn't recognize, you wouldn't notice that they love bomb you or they gaslight you, lie to you. Energy don't lie, motherfucker. You kissing assholes and tell me good things. Your energy doesn't lie, motherfucker. People think that they can hide. People are horrible at clocking on themselves because you are too spiritually in tuned. Not only the divine make a man out of somebody, the divine making man out of you as well. To stand 10 toes and squeeze on the enemy's necks for playing with you. You turned the line. I'm not the one to play with. Because you're chosen for a specific purpose, and that's why nobody can sit with you. Not anybody can go in your direction. You can't sit with you, can't be your friend, can't date or have sex or link up with anybody because your purpose is great. There is a divine purpose over your life. It's nice when you understand the value of you and your purpose, and they cannot benefit from what comes you online. We're told to do something specific and go closer to God. And some of you, they want to stop you so much hard. We have to stop him. Because they know how powerful and mighty and conqueror you are. And they know the difference that you will make. They fucking know it. They fucking know it. You are him making difference, changing life. Even if it's only your own life. Yes. Changing things in your own life. Obsessed with projecting on you. Now they have to leave it behind. They try to demonize you, and they while you're on the path, they demonize what saved your life. Oh, he's doing the level work. Oh, no, it was really them. When they don't really know God, because even in the Bible, God was not the prophets and the people in the Bible, the disciples, the people that walked with Jesus. These aren't people in the church. God didn't use these people in the church. God was use those in the streets for real, on the streets for real. Yes. How you gonna demonize something that saved somebody's life and made it a better life? How can you demonize? How you gonna demonize what saved a person's life and made it a better person? How you can demonize this? اشرحها يا فصيح. Motherfucker wanna do sneak a thick and make it cost me. I'm not the top aware of something clock that has saved me. You can demonize whatever you want. Satan never saves nobody. Your Abba couldn't save you. It didn't change the fact that you don't know God and whatever you're on about has saved my life. You can't change that fact. One way to connect with God, or this way, through an Abba, a Rabbi, or an Imam, or going to church, or belong to a group of dummies. That's the only way to be saved. No. No, the devil demonized, and as far you could know, as far as they can go, this programming, all about control. Those who indulge in spell work, those who do this kind of ritual for harvesting energy, those are doing Satan's work. Stealing, killing, destroying, lying, deceiving. And us.